The grandstand shake with anticipation as the green flag waves at the Knoxville Raceway, and the North Pole Nightmare leads into turn 1.
Brady Bacon made it 3 wide right behind them as they race off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, Rico Abreu sets his sights on your leader. He'll go to the high side in second. Carson Macedo running third, battle for fourth off of turn 4, but Bill Balog will lead lap 1.
Bill Balog, your race leader. Rico Abreu in hot pursuit. Balog runs the bottom. Abreu the top side of the Knoxville Raceway. Brad Sweet coming after Darren Pittman. Pittman working the low side of the speedway. Sweet trying to close in. That is a race for the 8th position.
Brian Brown side by side with Tyler Courtney as they race through turns 3 and 4. That's the race for the 6th position off of turn number 4. Tyler Courtney holds the spot this time. Brown goes to the bottom of turn number 1, tries to pull up alongside of Courtney. Courtney able to stay right with him as they exit turn 2.
Meanwhile, Kyle Larson charging toward the 21H of Brady Bacon. They'll go wheel to wheel for the 5th spot. Larson had it as they cross the line. Bacon trying to come back at him on the inside, but the spot belongs to Young Money out of turn 2. Balog trying to split lap cars in 1 and 2. He gets between them. Can he make the move finally to get by both of them out of the second corner? He gets by 1, not the second. Now to the inside of Mark Dobmeyer. Abreu trying to keep pace. Bill Balog trying to make it work in traffic now as we close in on the halfway point.
That was a big move for Balog to get through those lap cars as they race into 1. Now Rico gets by Dobmeyer as well. He'll look to the bottom of turn number 2. Your race is going to be for the lead. Down the back straightaway, Balog to the top. Here comes Rico Abreu. He'll take the lead in turn number 4.
Rico Abreu to the lead momentarily. Balog back to his inside at the line. Rico Abreu leads it by 71 thousandths of a second. And as they do battle, here comes Carson Macedo looking for second out of turn 2.
Carson Macedo has caught Bill Balog for the 2 spot as they race into turns 3 and 4. Bill Balog through the middle, leaves the top side open for Carson Macedo to get by him on the outside. He'll take second off of turn 4 and set his sights on your leader, Rico Abreu. The lap car, Dusty Zomer right ahead of Larson as they work into turn number 4. Macedo to the cushion. Larson comes up off the bottom.
Carson Macedo around the slower car of Zomer. Now Macedo to the bottom, closing in on Abreu. Battle for the lead out of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. They are side by side for the top spot. Abreu says no at the end of the back straightaway, but Macedo is right there with him.
Kyle Larson closing in on the top 2 cars as they battle for the top spot. Down the front straightaway, Rico continues to be the leader.
They swap lanes, Macedo to the bottom as Kyle Larson goes to the top. Larson trying to make a run for the 2nd spot, and as they cross the line, he will take it. Kyle Larson second, 18 laps in the book, 7 laps to go. This time by there will be 2 laps to go.
2 to go for your leader, Rico Abreu, as they race into 1. Kyle Larson right there looking on. He'll peek to the inside. Lap car slides up right in front of Rico. You've got a new leader down the back straightaway. Kyle Larson takes the lead into turn 3.
Kyle Larson on the bottom to the top out of the corner. Rico Abreu trying to duck to his inside. White flag waving. Larson leads lap 24.
If Rico Abreu wants it, he's going to have to come and get it. Time is running out as the checkered flag will wave. Kyle Larson to the inside at 3 and 4. Checkers will be in the air. Rico trying to close in one more time. He'll come up a little bit shorter, will he? Yes, he will. Kyle Larson wins Toyota qualifying night number 2.
And upcoming, the FVP wing dance for your feature winner as the confetti explodes around him.
Yeah, Rico was doing a good job as a leader and doing a good job through traffic, and Carson got kind of rolling there for a minute, and thankfully was able to get by him. And I didn't really know exactly what to do. I felt like if you could hit the bottom, it was the best place to be, and I think Rico knew that as well, 1 and 2. But then yeah, he got to that lapper. Couldn't follow him, had to go to the top or middle, and that lapper just hit the berm in front of me, gave me a bunch of clean air, and probably messed him up. So just right place, the right time, but you always got to execute every lap. So we were able to put ourselves in position to get another win. So feels really good, and car felt great there in the features. So thanks to Paul, Trevor, Doug, Kevin, Finley Farms, Fulkin Brothers, JVI, everybody, Flow Racing, Durst, Glenn Steyer, CentralCars.com, everybody on this car. It's good to be you're up front. I'm sure we'll be on the front row there. I'm sure probably close between Pittman and I, but at least we have another shot. Yeah, so I felt good early, but I couldn't really run the bottom. So I felt good up top, but then they started blowing the crumbs across the middle, so that makes the bottom a little bit easier, and was able to just kind of float around down there for a little bit, and then run the bottom good really hard when I needed to, and yeah, just was able to work out. So yeah, as you mentioned, the car got better and better, I think, as the track kind of grippened up and threw some of that slime off the bottom. But yeah, great car once again. So always fun to run the 57. We've definitely been on it here lately, and no better time than now. Yeah, it always is. I've been fortunate enough now to be able to do double duty between NASCAR and the sprint car, and no doubt it's on your mind throughout the whole weekend. But Richmond's a tough place for us, so I'll definitely be focused on that as well, and look forward to getting back in the 5 car. It's been a couple weeks since I've seen all them with the brakes, so excited to see the 5 guys, and then hopefully qualifying goes well. We'll get back here and try and win another Knoxville Nationals. So that's the goal, and we're one step closer.
For live coverage of every World of Outlaws event and for extended on-demand race content, visit DirtVision.com. For full race results, features, and series news, visit worldofoutlaws.com.